We have been lied to all our lives. I thought I said that already. Fifth. That's right. Morning, Junkyard. Kevin. I like bean soup, bean and ham soup, or ham and bean soup with cornbread. You gonna eat that cornbread? Good morning, good morning, good morning. She's gonna make, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 big pans of scalloped potatoes and ham. We'll probably eat the pans are, like this big, restaurant style pans or whatever. But we'll probably eat a pan and a half today for dinner, and then put the rest in the refrigerator. Cody loves it. He'll get in the refrigerator, get it out, and he'll put it on a plate and eat it cold. He'll eat it hot. He loves scalloped potatoes and ham. Um, Need to cook another ham. There you go. I got to cook some hams too. I got to get them out of the refrigerator. I should get them out of the freezer and thaw them out, cut them up, and then can it. So give me some more room. I've got 6 or 7 hams, I think. I don't know how many turkeys I have. I also got a can up. I got about 100 pounds of venison and a bunch of chorizo. So I want to fry up the chorizo and the venison together and make it like a spicy taco meat and can that. I don't know. I like them both. Ham and bean soup or bacon and bean soup. Yeah. Love them both. With some onion in it. And then to top it off, put some fresh onion on the top of the soup when you're just getting ready to eat it. I agree 100%, Junkyard. Every once in a while, we'll go to Big Boy or Shoney's, whatever you guys want to call it, and I'll just get the soup and salad bar because they got ham and bean soup, and I'll get beef and vegetable soup, and I'll get chicken noodle soup. I love a good soup. And my salad consists of like 2 slices of lettuce, 2 leaves of lettuce, a bunch of pickled beets, some bacon, some chopped ham, some eggs, some feta cheese, some regular cheese, and some kind of some chopped onions and some dressing and tomatoes if they have it. Yeah, that's my salad. There you go. You know your book? Yeah. I now know what Cornbread was talking about last night. Good morning, Dale. About the congressman pulling the fire alarm so they could stop the vote. Marjorie Taylor Greene says it's no different than what happened on January 6th. He intentionally interrupted proceedings. No, won't eat scrapple. He intentionally interrupted proceedings which is no different than what happened January 6th, and they're convicting people of it all the time. Just because you're a congressman, yeah, and he thinks, well, if he's that stupid, he said he pulled the fire alarm to get the door to open faster. If he's that stupid, then he shouldn't have been elected to begin with, okay? And if he's that stupid, he needs to go to jail. And then to a nut ward. Yeah. So. Oh, no, he knew that wasn't a door handle. He was a principal, for God's sakes. He knows what a fire alarm is. And they elected these people. Yeah. Well, we need to start standing up to the overlords. It's going to get to the point where you won't even be able to vote them out. Because, they'll have so much power that they'll be able to rig every election. State, local, whatever. I know he did. Some bitch had to get 20 years in prison. That's what they're giving everybody else, ain't they? First of all, he had to sit in jail for 2 years before he goes to trial without bond. Yeah, it would be under investigation. Nothing will ever happen. Yeah. Well, it might now because there's Republicans in the House of Representatives. So they're in charge of the Capitol Police now. There might be something going on there now. But when nasty Pelosi was Speaker of the House, she was the head of the Capitol Police, and things got done. She denied the National Guard, which was asked to be presented before January 6th. She said no. And then she probably ordered all the Capitol Police to draw back and let them come in so she could set them all up. They are crooked too. I understand that. But they hate each other. So, one crook, you know why each crook hates each other? Because they've been caught. Yeah. I shared this yesterday. I think I can still. Um, you got Facebook. Here it is. It's a reel. Um, I actually probably can play it because it is a news conference. Everybody's angry. right. Parent. Yep. It's at Richmond, north of Richmond. Um, it's a newscaster. Where is he from? Which one is he? Um, Newsmax. From Newsmax. So, oh, he went on for like 3 or 4 minutes. He's tired of it too. You know, tired of all your tax money going to other countries. You know, you pay property taxes on a house that you paid for. You pay taxes on the material to fix up that house. You pay all these taxes, and then you pay taxes to drive your car. You pay taxes on the car, and then you pay taxes um, to maintain the roads, which they still don't fix. I completely understand where this guy's coming from. I know it's only going to get worse. They don't want you on the farm. They want to kick you all off your farm, steal your farmland, put you in a city, so they got you herded up into one small area. Because you know what they're going to do with all that farmland, don't you? They're going to give it to the Chinese and whoever else wants it because they deserve it, and they'll sell it. Yeah, with what little money they. Yeah, I know. That guy goes on to talk about how our dollar is 17 cents less than it was last year, but we got to make up the difference, but the government doesn't. So, yeah. It's very interesting. If you haven't seen it, if you got Facebook, go ahead and click that link and watch it. Huh. Well, hopefully they have insurance on it. Nah, never mind. We don't need insurance. We're backed by the taxpayers. Yeah, they'll pay for it. Yeah, and the solar fields. Yeah, yeah, no. And you know what breaks down the most on them buses? It's like a $3 part. If they spent 50, $60 on that part and made it a better part instead of getting it from China, made it with quality. It's I don't know what it does, but most of it it's a sensor or something. And a lot of these buses shut down, and they don't get no juice, and they can't send no juice. And it's just a little damn thing. But that's what mainly breaks down on it. Yeah, and they don't want to produce any crops, so they want to starve us all to death. Meanwhile, you know what? If you guys remember the movie Soylent Green, that's what's happening. They'll be scooping up people in the street, taking them to a slaughterhouse, and they'll be coming back in chips. Yeah, dehydrated chips. And you'll find a jar of strawberry jam someplace, and you want to taste it because you don't never had strawberry jam before. Mhm. Gonna be 83 today, 87 Tuesday, 85 Wednesday, 70 Thursday with a chance of rain. Starting at 12 p.m., 38% chance, 50% by Q. Holy moly. 65 Friday, 58 Saturday. Saturday I have to be at Hemlake Gardens at 8 o'clock. Sunday. Got to be there at the fairgrounds at 5:30. It's only going to be 46 degrees. It'll be coffee selling time then. Oh yeah, they hate Musk. Charlton Heston. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what. If he wasn't an African, and if Elon Musk wasn't an African American, he could become president. Hmm. See, Elon Musk is an African American. He was born in Africa. He lives here now. He's a U.S. citizen now, but he was born in Africa. Hmm. So he really is an African American in the true meaning of the sense. He was born there and come here. Not like these ones that are pretending to be African Americans. You know, the ones that's never been to Africa, never even lived there, never was born there. None of that. They just say they're African Americans. He is an African American. Yeah, it didn't stop Barack Obama. Yeah. Yeah, but see, Barack, Barack, uh, allegedly, he hid his birth certificate till after the election, and then they had a forged one. Yeah, and it's surprising how his wife remembers the day that little Barack was born. Yeah, isn't that surprising? She remembers the day quite vividly. Yeah, it's awful funny. His brother says he was born in Kenya, though, and his college, ID says he was a Kenyan Kenyan citizen. You could be president. Mullets and beards for everybody. Amish, Amish, Amish. Oh, they're going after the Amish people now. Oh yeah, they're going to try to say that religion doesn't mean nothing, and they're going to have to conform to the new rules and the new laws that are going on now. They're trying to go after the Amish. You know, they, they're going to end up throwing religion right out of the books because religion doesn't mean nothing unless you're a satanic son of a bitch. Excuse my language. Like most of the politicians. I know you can be anything you want. Michael said, "Well, can I be Brock's wife, Michelle?" Sure, you can. Free scrapple with everybody. There you go. Yeah. Morning, Steve. And shoot fly cake. Shoot fly, shoot. Shoot fly. Like them crows said, I be done seen about everything when I seen an elephant fly. You ever seen an elephant fly? No. I've seen a horse fly. I've seen a shoe fly. I've seen a house fly. But I've never seen an elephant fly. Sure. You can go pick up stuff for other people. I ask you to go pick up something 30 miles away and you can't do it for me. I see how it is. Yeah. I, I, I see how it is. I know I ain't had enough dope. Evidently. I bought that Brimley plow this weekend. They never sold it. The guy didn't pay for it. I was there the other day, um, Friday, when I set it, or Thursday when I set it up, and I asked him, I said, now, what do you want for that plow? He said, what do you give me? $20. Take it. I said, okay. So I know a guy that wants it. I've seen ET fly, that's right. I'm serious. I bought a brand new pizza oven a month ago. Same way. The guy bid on it and didn't pay for it. I bought that pizza oven for $5. I give it to Casey because she wanted it. She missed it in the auction. She said I was going to bid on it, but I missed it. The guy didn't. The guy bid on it and didn't pay for it. I said I'll give you $5 for it. He said take it. And I bought two bicycles for $5 at the same time. One's a little 20-inch Huffy, and the other one's a 12-speed or 18-speed or something like that. The little 20-inch Huffy had flat tires on it. Pumped them up, and they're still up. Cody rides it every day for $5. Junkyard. Actually, them big planes don't fly. What happens is they hover up in the air, and as the earth turns, they just sit there. And then as soon as the earth turns to where they're going, they just drop right back down on the airport. $75. $75. I got shipping and handling and stuff. No, it's still there. It didn't sell. I think a lot of times the stuff that doesn't sell is because he's bidding on it, trying to get the bid up. And he ends up being the bidder that won it. No, I did not buy it. I'm going to ask him about it, though. Because I was there Saturday and it didn't sell. It was still sitting there. So after the auction, I was there and it was still sitting there. That yellow two-wheel tractor, that's still sitting there. Yeah, they do have secret bidders. Yeah, the auctioneer. It should be illegal. You shouldn't be able to bounce bids. Now, I do a couple of other auctions for auctioneers, and they'll flat tell you, I'm bidding on this too. Okay? So I'm going to let you know I'm bidding on this. One is Brown and Helmer, and the other one is Lynn Lichty. They both will tell you they're bidding on it. Dan Wilson, I do for him, and he's done it once or twice. He said that he's bidding on it himself. But these are the main ones I work for up here, and they'll tell you. Other ones, not so much. Yeah. Do you like the way my airplane works? And if you know, if say you're in New York, okay, and the Earth turns this way, right? So you just hover and you wait for the Earth to come to California, then you drop down, or Utah or Montana or whatever. All you got to do is just guide to the north or to the south until you get to over the airport that is coming at you, and then you just drop down. Now, if you're in California, okay, you just get up in the air and you go with the flow. And being you're lighter than the Earth, it'll go faster. And then when you get to New York, you just drop on down. That's how airplanes work. Didn't you know that, Junkyard? They don't fly; they just hover. Because you're doing 1,000 miles an hour too. Let the Earth stop, come to a screeching halt, and see if you feel that 1,000 mile an hour. Let somebody put the brakes on and see if you uh, don't feel it. See, you learn something new every day. That's right. I I told you I are a genius. I am. You don't feel going 1,000 miles an hour because you're going 1,000 miles an hour. Everything's going 1,000 miles an hour.
Shots, everybody!
Shots, everybody! Shots, everybody! Shots, everybody! Shots. It is Two Shot Monday, and you're drinking alone there, Junkyard. Well, that too, Amish, that goes 1,000 miles an hour. Actually, it falls at 16 seconds or 16 feet a second. So, yeah, just saying. All right, you have a great day. I know. They do. You can tell when they're lying, their lips are moving. Hmm. Don't get excited. Ain't you ever big enough to be the Titanic? Let's see. Morning, gorgeous. November 10th, 1975. The, um, the Edmund Fitzgerald sank. Let's see. She was 729 feet long, just 1 foot short of the maximum limit to pass through the St. Lawrence Seaway. First voyage was September 24th, 1958. She made seven. Shots is late, that's right. Two shot Monday there, squared. I don't know. They probably measured it 100 times to make damn sure she was under a foot short. Yeah. You make damn sure. Yeah. Yeah, Junkyard done drank yours. I'll make sure I ain't got anything to do. The planner. Yeah, I don't have anything to do till Thursday. Thursday. You're right. Somebody had to measure it, and they had to measure it. We measured it 3 times, and she's still too short. It was a 3 people job. One person to hold the tape measure at one end, one to hold it the other, and one to write it down. Okay, that's 50 feet. Okay, there's 100 feet. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, you guys are going to have to go back over and we're going to have to do this again. You know, if it would have been an inch too long, they'd have just took a sledgehammer to the front of it and pounded her back a little bit. Yeah. It did create jobs. Yeah. I very well could. I very well could do that. Text her. I very well could. It will be a surprise. Yeah, no, those jobs are in China. Yeah. So, what did you guys do this weekend? I didn't ask that question last night. A bunch of lines up and down. Oh, hello, beautiful. I will be right back. I have to go to the little boys' room and then give me a cup of coffee and I'll be right back. Um, Feel free to talk about me behind my back. I'm, it's just in your nature. I know. I know. Be faster than Joe? Yeah. There you go. Get back Tuesday morning. I completely understand. That scared me too. I got my package, people. Act easy. I ain't got no sweatpants on, so you can't climb me like that. I did a review for an arrow rivet gun. No, no, easy, easy. You're causing your own problems. The only reason why I bought the arrow gun is because I need to fix my hot dog cart, and rather than spend 3 hours cleaning out the garage so I could get to my toolbox, I just bought the rivet gun. And thanks for the long scratch. Yeah. I bought the rivet gun, and they had the thing on it, give it a review and get free rivets, so I did. I like that rivet gun. Yeah. Did you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? You don't? No. Camera shy now? Okay. You want down? All right. She wants down, but then she wants back up again. What do you want? I'm sitting here in shorts, so it scares the hell out of me when she gets up here on the milk crate with me. Yeah. Anyways, Kathy bought a Ryobi power washer Saturday at the sale. It's got 3 nozzles: turbo, um, soap nozzle, and mild pressure nozzle on it. I gotta put I put a washer in with a coupler, but she's still leaking. They give you no room to tighten. You can barely get your fingers around that to tighten. So I don't understand why they wouldn't give you a little bit of room, to put your hand around it or something. Oh no, they don't do that. So I put a washer in there because there wasn't a washer in there, rubber washer, but it's still leaking. So I probably should put a second one in there and see if it stops leaking. because it only turns on when you turn on the pressure. You know, when you squeeze the handle. But anyways, I washed one of the plastic tables yesterday. Um, I got like seven more to do. I do them. I'm power wash all the coolers and stuff. Get them shiny and looking better. Um, Again. Good morning, Christy. You want to shut the light off and shut the door? Oh, okay. I didn't know if she was out there yet. Nice little unit. They're off for 2 weeks for fall break. There you go. I'm looking at some auction stuff. West Unity, Ohio. Which isn't West Unity's not that far. It's 35-minute drive. Actually, it looks like a lot of yard sale shit that never got sold, so they put it in an auction. There's nothing really there fantastic. No, some bait casters, a BB pistol, pellet guns. Ain't nothing too fantastic on this one. I know, so why pay the teachers, right? He was an expert masturbator, yeah. Oh, I'm sure he was. Then you got married and you couldn't go fishing no more, huh? Looking at another one right here. Yeah, you got a bunch of feed sacks advertising. That's starting to be a big thing, man. Uh, that storage unit was watching with records sold for like $230 yesterday. That was surprising. The jackets weren't all that great for them. The other day they had we did an auction in Good morning, Dan. You gave up fishing. That's right. We did an auction and they had laser disc. And they had the laser disc player. Must have had 150 or 200 laser disc albums. It all sold for $50. Every bit of it. I was watching it and we got busy. I didn't know they sold it. I was hoping that, I would have bought it for $50. When's the last time you heard of laser disc? Yeah, long time ago. That was the beginning of the compact disc. So a lot of this is just yard stuff or home stuff. On this, ain't too much. I mean, there's a lot of it, but it's just all stuff you'd find in somebody's house. That's it. No, that was the beginning of the CD, compact disc. Yeah, DVD is digital video disc. Laser disc is not video. It's music. 1970 and 1990. MCA in 1968. 1996 in Japan for the DVD. 1982 for the CD. Whatever. I just knew it was a bunch of that stuff for $50, which was cheap.
John, was that?
I've had a couple of the tombstones and a couple of the boxes. Welders. I'm sure this one still worked because this come out of a house where this guy did
You guys even got your stamp?
big game hunting and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he took care of all his stuff.
How about an apple for?
Huh.
That'd be something healthy for you guys. Huh?
I see people eating apples at school.
There you go.
And I'm like, oh.
That's what you get out there. You got everything doing it.
I took all my vitamins. For what?
Sorry.
Okay.
Why not?
I took my vitamins too.
When
I gave her one.
you get into that? We got
I'm looking for that one special thing, but I don't see anything special at this house. Just all housewares.
Okay.
And a lot of it.
Get a glass of milk. Bring the carriage price. Go get it. You got it very young. Living room. Your boss will be here in 10 minutes. Harley at the computer. Computer.
A lot of 70s stuff.
I'm getting my hair.
I'm looking.
Oh, I put the guy said, you sick? He said, no. I said, do you want to go?
There's a ping pong table.
What's wrong? He said, I said, you want to go to school? He said, no, I'm sick.
A cock shop plowing company, sheller, corn sheller. I haven't seen one of them in a long time.
No, I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's out?
Somebody bid on a concrete picnic table with concrete benches. I bet that's going to be easy to move. Yeah.
get over here, Harley. This way. Okay, can't hear you.
Huh? Were you talking to me?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't hear you.
fan.
Oh.
Helps.
Excuse me. I wasn't the last one in there. They shut it off. Yeah. $8.99 at Home Depot. That's right. Except for that Leonard's. Didn't it have a bunch of uranium glass there? $12 lots. There you go. I don't mind dealing with a guy, but sometimes he's an ass. I won something one time, and it said you may have not have won this. I said, okay. So I didn't pick it up because it didn't say you may have that I did win it. So next thing I know, they charged me on my credit card for it. I said, no, wait a minute. I didn't pick it up because it said I may have not have won this. How am I supposed to know if I won it? You didn't send me an email saying I won it. So I ended up giving me back my money, but
If you
You know.
lose that, you're allowed.
he knew I was upset. Oh, yeah.
Harley, get in the bathroom.
No. Well, he's got a bunch of concession equipment and stuff in there. I asked him if he wanted to sell it. He said he didn't have time to deal with it right now, but he would sell it sooner or later. Well, I'd like to actually go in there and make him an offer on what I want, not whatever he wants to sell me. Oh, yeah. That Spidey bike cat, it went for $5.
So you got it?
Huh?
So you got it?
No, I didn't bid on it. That,
So he was?
yeah, but they had that washer and dryer, or that washer and that refrigerator and stuff, and I didn't have no way of hauling that. And the thing I don't like about some of his auctions is when he has storage unit auctions, you don't know where the storage unit is, okay? Until after you win it. It could be in Bowling Green, Ohio, or it could be, in Plymouth, Michigan. You have no idea where it's at. So, if you say, I'll be there at 4 o'clock to, pay your $100 deposit, and then, because you got to pay them a $100 deposit for clean out, and then by the time, it's up in Plymouth. Now you've got an hour and a half run up to Plymouth, Michigan, and you got to be there before 5 o'clock, So, Or it could be in Bowling Green, Ohio, which is another hour, So you got to plan on where it's at. And he doesn't tell you where it's at. I don't think he'd tell you. Because it's not, when he does a storage unit, it's not just one or two storage, it's not just one storage unit or one storage facility. There could be 3 or 4 of them. I've actually had to go clear down Lewis Road to a storage facility down there, probably 15 miles from where he's at. And he's on Consier Beck Road, which is almost in Ohio. Yeah. Now I did buy a storage unit from him. I give $10 for it or something like that. It had a hard case for a gun. It had a soft case for a gun, and they were both Remington cases. They had a sledgehammer, and I had a mini refrigerator and something else in it. I get $10 for it. And like 150 feet of rope or something, yellow twine, yellow nylon rope or something. I get $10 for it. I had to give him $100. Okay. And then I had to go down there with a broom and a dustpan, and because you got to sweep it out when you buy it. After you get done, you got to sweep the damn thing out, and then you got to take a picture and show the manager that you cleaned out the storage unit and that it's clean. And then she calls him and tells him to give you back your $100. They are in Ottawa Lake, but it's on Consier Beck, right there at the 23. Yeah, I seen that. That's right. The sledgehammer was worth the $10. Oh, the sledgehammer had a brand new axe. That's what it was. Oh, no. The units aren't in Ottawa Lake. No. They're all over. Those are work tools, you're right. And I try not to use them. What happened there? She fall? Is she okay? Huh. How'd she roll out of bed? They didn't have the rails up? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not even telling me when there's a commercial coming up anymore. Well, you ought to let your sister go over and talk to him because cooler heads prevail. It used to be I could set them, and I can't no more. It's they done it. Evidently, it started yesterday or whatever because I went to do a live stream yesterday and I couldn't do it. It wasn't I wasn't able to set them. They did it. Yeah. You better ask him for the incident report. That bus come early today.
What?
Bus come early today.
Every day.
I thought it wasn't getting here till like after 8 o'clock.
Oh. No, every day. She going be ready at 7:45.
Huh?
7:45.
Yeah.
Between 7:45 and 7:55. Yeah, bacon. Eat it up.
There's a thing out there. Go get it and bring me some napkins so I can make them something. We're out of paper towel.
Good grandpa.
I'm not a good grandpa. My ass. I'm a fantastic grandpa. Ain't that right, kitty kitty? No, it's not an electric bus. I tell you what, that auction I did Saturday, I ain't never seen so many telegraph machines in my entire life. This guy, he must have had 20 of them. teletypes or what, telegraph, Morse code. Must have had 20 of them. If he had one, he had 20. Wall radios, shelf radios, table radios, stand radios, all in cabinets. Some of them he had 5, 6, and 7 of them. But he had a lot of antique communication stuff. Wall phones, antique collecting, crank phones, had a bunch of them. It was an antique collector's dream right there. Because a lot of that stuff went for, 25 to 30 cents on the dollar. He had a few of them, but not too many. He had a lot of the, crank phones. A lot of Amish-made furniture, antique. Yeah. You want to ride in an Amish taxi? Clippity clop, bang, bang, clippity clop, bang, bang, clippity clop, bang, bang. Um, if you go to these banks and stuff, you're sure you're going to have to be bonded and all this other stuff. When you start up a business, washing change, you're going to have to be bonded and all this other stuff. But you could get the change from the bank, their coins and stuff that they get loose change all the time. You can get that change from them, take it, wash it, roll it, and give it back to them for a service fee. That's right. I could do it while I'm chatting online for fun and profit. Yeah. Well, them coin machines, they get 10%.
Yeah, for the old kids.
Huh?
Big mouth in there.
No.
That's
You
good
tell-
for the old kids.
Oh. There she is.
Like this, that's how we start using that.
She said, look at me. I got my tail up and everything.
You like that?
Good morning, Ben.
You want that? He wants his bacon. I said, well, you probably doesn't care.
I do care.
Well, sit down.
I have to make bacon here in a minute. This cat is so funny. She just took an empty paper towel roll, and that cat tried to grab it from her. So she put it on the floor, and now this cat's playing with it. She's going along the floor. She's like this, looking through the end of it. Yeah. You know, I keep telling her curiosity is what killed the cat. She got up over here on the shoe rack yesterday, and Gretchen has a pair of roller skates in bags up there, and she had her head in between the string on the bag, and Kathy went to feed her, and she took off running, and she knocked the roller skate right off in the shoe rack, and it about clobbered her coming down. That's gonna kill you, you know.
Now, when it's not so much as a clobbered her, tried to convince us like,
Should have seen her a minute ago. She had both paws like this, looking through the tube.
try to hang herself with it.
Yeah.
Did you want me to get that in for?
No, I'll get it.
Or we have to leave here about 8:35?
All right. I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm on my chalk. I gotta make some bacon for the little guy.
Yeah. 30 minutes.
Did you bring in napkins?
Got it right in front of them.
Okay,
Best toy ever.
I know. Cheapest toy ever. Well, she's just having fun with that paper towel roll. And you should have seen it. It was funny. She had a paw just like this, and she was looking down.
Sure.
Give me a minute. I gotta get this bacon done for him. Gotta have his bacon. Anyways, when that General Dollar was going to do the remodeling, I bought a bunch of bacon and stuff there because it was all on sale, 50% off. It was cheaper than buying it in the store. So I bought a bunch of it. Bought ham slices. This kid loves his bacon. Then again, every kid should love bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Now I put it in the microwave on a paper plate with some napkins, and then I put a ceramic coffee cup on top of it to keep it pressed down. Works pretty good. There you go. Uh, 45 seconds. Here we done. Making bacon. That's right, Junkyard. Yeah. Should have got me a cup of coffee while I was doing that. I guess. Now the cat, she feeds the cat. Bacon's done. They better. Trash was spotted floating in the Atlantic from what? That submarine? Oh, New York City? Well, probably. Interesting fact, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny. But all them people that died supposedly in that submarine that went down a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, they were all billionaires, and the majority of them, or if not all of them, owed billions, you know, together collectively in taxes. I guess that's one way of getting rid of the tax bill. And oddly enough, like, well, no, Hunter doesn't have to pay his. Oddly enough, one of them billionaires, his credit card was used in Venezuela a week and a half later after the accident. That was one of the billionaire's kids, his only son. It was his birthday present. Yeah. Is that a mouthwash there, Amish? I'm not doing the ads no more. It's not me. Yeah. You're not sure? I would. This is something here. Um, okay. It says choose your ad frequency. Conservative, low earning potential, less interrupted viewer experience. Balanced, medium earning potential, balanced viewer experience. Aggressive, higher earning potential, more interrupted viewer experience. It's already been chosen as balanced. I didn't choose it. But that's what's going on. Yeah, no one did complain. Yeah. It could be a vinegar cologne. It could be. Yeah. That was the bacon. She got it out for him. Bacon and Oreos. You want your Oreo cookies from Nana? And she says, what for? He says, because I like them. She says, no, you don't. The only thing you do is pull them apart and eat the filling. He says, but I like it. What are you doing, you crazy little kitten? She's still got that paper tube. She's having fun with that. She's got, I don't know, 4 or 5 little toy mice and stuff like that. Kathy's bought her. She hides them all over the place. The other day I was in the bedroom watching TV and she was in there. Next thing I know, she come out from underneath the dresser and she had a mouse, one of them toy mouses in her mouth. And then she walked her back in underneath the dresser again, and then she come back out and she didn't have it, so she must hide it back there. Yeah. Yeah. It's already made bacon. It's actually I think it was Jimmy Dean or something like that bacon. Heat and Slain, that's right. Close to being Waffle House bacon. I got like 12 pounds of bacon ends and pieces. It's in the freezer. I got to get it thawed out and get that canned too. Oh, hell, I've had turkey bacon, man. You can't even eat that stuff. That's like chewing, you might as well take your belt, cut it into a thin strip, and then, put it in a frying pan with some turkey broth and whatever, and then eat it. Yeah, where's you when you say, I'll meet bologna? Yeah. Yeah. What was it before? Oh, I bet. I had this woman come up. She said, you don't happen to have any turkey hot dogs, do you? I said, no. What about chicken hot dogs? I said, no, ma'am. I said, as far as I'm concerned, they're not considered hot dogs if they're made with turkey or chicken. She says, well, my husband and I, we don't eat beef or pork, just chicken and turkey and fish. I looked at her and said, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I enjoy beef, pork, chicken, turkey, and fish. Yeah. There you go. Well, I don't mind eating vegetables. Yeah, I don't mind eating vegetables. I like vegetables, but I like a little protein to go with them vegetables. You know, that's right. Um, Gets me is you see these people that come up to you and say, I'm a vegetarian, but they're 100 pounds overweight. Well, I see that diet's doing you good, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I'm going to can bacon. Yeah, eat a lot of French fries. Yeah. I guess it's not cooked in animal fat. Tater chips. Yeah. Yeah. Got to can some sauerkraut. I did like 6 quarts or 7 quarts of it like 5, 6 years ago. And it still looks as, in the jar, it still looks as good as the day I canned it. And this is how I canned it. Let me find it. 'em. Right here. J0. Yeah, don't wash your vegetables. I did, it was a simple sauerkraut. I want to do a sauerkraut like bread and butter pickles. Do a sweet and sour, do a sweet sauerkraut. Frank's sauerkraut has a delicious tasting sweet sauerkraut. Now, I put regular sauerkraut in the steam table, but every once in a while I will offer sweet sauerkraut. I've had people want both of them. You know, put the hot on the bottom, put the cold on top. I like Clausen sauerkraut too. I actually like the fine shredded sauerkraut. I think it works a lot better on a hot dog. Silver Claus, I think, actually shreds yours up real fine.
Yeah, it's good to get an ass with them.
Huh?
It's attacking the guy that
Did he eat his bacon?
they tried to throw it away.
Yeah, I made homemade sauerkraut. That's that link right there. Silver Claus is good. What? What? Guess I'm gonna have to warm up the old hickory stick. That way it won't be so cold when it touches the bare skin. Uh-huh. Frank's is good. Yeah, the old shepherd stick. What do you want? Hey, did
Stop doing that.
did,
Stop.
did you eat the bacon?
I don't think it's stop.
Did you eat the bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was it good? No? Okay, I won't make it again for you.
Tyler,
I just said I was. I just said.
Yeah?
I just said I was.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Hi, Baba.
You go get there straight now. You don't get a piece.
Well, I'm probably going to go see your mom today.
Well, we're doing this one. Put it down. Come on.
All right, everybody. It is time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you Wednesday or maybe before. You never can tell. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care. Love you too.